This is NBC Nightly News, Wednesday, October 17th. Reported by John Chancellor.
Good evening. The Middle East war produced developments all over the world today. The oil-producing countries of the Arab world decided to use their oil as a political weapon. They will reduce oil production by 5% a month until the Israelis withdraw from occupied territories. If the Arab countries keep that pledge, it would reduce their production by almost 50% in 1 year. There were diplomatic maneuvers at the United Nations, in Washington, and in Cairo. And there is a savage and...
2 decades ago, America was headed for a new age. A 1973 embargo by Middle East oil-producing countries had rocked the U.S. economy, awakening Americans to the need for a more energy-conscious lifestyle.
America is addicted to oil, which is often imported from unstable parts of the world.
But then Mideast oil began flowing again. Conservation efforts began to slip, and the government abandoned its drive to conserve. Many alternative energy projects were either scaled back or killed. Meanwhile, imports on foreign oil grew to record heights.
Today, as conventional sources of electricity become increasingly more scarce and expensive, people are forced to look more and more towards alternative energy solutions. The city of Detroit has 2 nagging problems. First of all, it has an excess of garbage. Second of all, it has a shortage of oil-free energy sources. Now, city officials have proposed that they build an incinerator, and now other cities in the area have taken their example.
Plants like the one found in Detroit burn residential trash made of paper, plastic, and wood that produce steam for electricity production. Many other cities are taking Detroit's example, but environmentalists tend to disagree with the city officials, noting that garbage incineration produces toxic ashes and dumps toxic gases into the atmosphere while also preventing materials from being recycled. In addition, incineration contributes to global warming.
Battery-powered cars like GM's Impact began to enter the assembly lines in the late 90s and early 2000s. But the problem with these cars is their batteries are very expensive and had to be replaced every few years. Cars like these still do not have the driving range that standard gasoline cars have.
Wind power currently provides about 0.1% of the power generated in the United States, but is continuing to lower in cost and already rivals the cost-effectiveness of some nuclear plants. Although hailed as one of the solutions to the post-oil age, wind power is only cost-effective when put in areas where there are continual high-speed winds.
Unless you've been living in a cave for the past 100 years, it's almost impossible not to know what this is. It's a solar panel, but photovoltaic panels such as these are not competitive with other sources of electricity without government subsidies. That's why companies like Luz International are looking at solar energy in a new way. Currently, Luz International owns a power plant that can focus sunlight in on tubes of synthetic oil. It has the capacity to power 350,000 homes, and currently they're undertaking a project that costs $1.4 billion to expand this potential to 600,000 homes. So, there you have it. Nothing new really, but that's what my academic journal's about. Yeah, I'm gonna go do something else now. Oh, also, please give me a good grade.